Hey there! So a lot of people have been asking me what we've actually been up to over the past few months at PTD Ninja. Well, actually, it's been a lot more than a few months. It's been over a year in the making. We've been working on a big update to the PTD Ninja 101 course. And what we've done is created the online personal training certification that's brought to you by PTD Ninja. This is an upgraded version of the 101 course. And the idea is to help you become a better online personal trainer. This is great for anybody that's been in the online personal training world for a while and wants to basically improve their skills online. But also, this is really designed for people that want to start moving online. Maybe they started to move online since the whole COVID pandemic has happened, or maybe they're thinking about moving online and try and develop their business over there. This is what this course is actually designed for. And we've done this a little bit different to other courses that are out there. And what I want to do here is just kind of talk you through this, show you exactly what's involved and what this is all about. Now, if you're a PT Ninja member already and you're watching this, you will notice that a few things have changed inside this portal. This is going to be the new updated version of the portal that you currently have access to. And of course, if you're already a PT Ninja member, you'll have access to all this for completely free. You won't have to pay anything extra in order to access the certification or even take part in the certification if you do want to go and do that. And that goes for anyone that also signs up as well within the next 9 days, because this is going live in 9 days. And when it does, we will be increasing the price to cover some of the extra costs that are involved with a certification such as this. Now, let's go and take a look exactly what you're going to be getting and some of the things we've included now with this new certification and this new course. So the first thing we're going to look at over here are the modules. You can see there's a bunch of different modules on here. They're all designed to go through progressively in the course. Now, the reason I say it's progressively is because this isn't where you can kind of pick and choose things as you go through. Everything's designed to build on the last lesson you've completed. You learn something in one lesson, that builds onto the next one and builds onto the next one. So by the end of it, you have basically everything you need to have a successful online personal training business. And we mean everything as well. So this is not just about giving you white label content, which of course we do. You have access to our huge white label library. It's not just about showing you how to make the most of P Distinction, which of course, yes, this is an online personal training certification. You can complete this without using P Distinction. In fact, that's one of the biggest changes we've made here. You can go through this course and not use P Distinction if you don't want to, and we still give you white label content that you can use outside of the software if you want to. However, I would highly recommend that you do use P Distinction. We are PT Ninja, after all. We do specialize that, and we do really think it is the best online personal training software out there in terms of what it can actually offer your fitness business in terms of scalability. Now, back onto what we're doing on side on the course. Like I say, everything is progressive, time to build on top of each other. And to help you do that, we've added some new things into each of the lessons. So let's just go and take a look at one of these lessons in random. I'm going to go for this one here, which is the Let's Talk Business Life Goals. So first thing you'll notice at the top, we've introduced outcomes. This means every lesson has a set number of outcomes. And this is going to show you what you'll learn by the end of that lesson. The idea here is that you know exactly what you need to take in and what you're going to need to move on to the next lesson. And each one of those covered inside the outcomes. These outcomes will also give you an idea of what your exam is going to be on at the end, or what evidence you need to provide on our workbook. Which brings us nicely onto this next one here. If there's something within any of these lessons that are a requirement for your certification, we'll actually let you know. And we think it's important that we do let you know, because as you'll notice down here at the side, some of these things are to do with PT Distinction only. So these things to do with PT Distinction aren't actually to do with your certification, which is, like I said earlier, it means if you did want to go for this and not use PT Distinction, you still can do, and it'll help you become a much better online personal trainer, and also show you how to run an online personal training business, or any online business for that matter. But we do talk about either a workbook requirement or an exam requirement as you go through this. So an exam requirement makes sense. At the end of the course, there's going to be an exam for you to complete. In fact, you can actually see that down here, where you have an exam you're actually going to complete. But we also have this workbook on here. So a lot of people have been asking, what is the idea behind this workbook? Well, the main idea behind this workbook is to actually add a practical element to this course. A lot of the online training courses that we've seen over the years really don't really have a practical element. It's all basically just giving you an exam at the end that just checks your knowledge to see if you actually want to study. It's basically get quizzed on the stuff that you've learned. For me, though, whenever I've done courses in the past, I've always wanted a practical element there. I want to know that the people I'm working with, or the people that are on our course, actually really understand this information that we're giving them and understand how to apply it. Because at the end of the day, information doesn't mean anything unless you apply it. So what we've done is we've introduced this workbook. And the idea of this workbook is, as you go through this course, we're going to ask you to submit evidence inside it of the things we ask you to do. Some of that's going to be on the business side, some of it will be on the sales and marketing side, some of it will be on the actual delivery side into how you deliver stuff to your clients. There's going to be all sorts of things we're going to ask for inside that workbook, and that needs to be submitted at the end of this in order to get your certification. And this just means because you're providing evidence to us, it means you're actually applying this, and that's going to do two things. It's going to make sure we know that you understand everything and how to apply it, but it's also going to mean that if you actually do apply that, you're going to have a successful online personal training business. So it's twofold and two great wins if we go and have this workbook in. So that's what we've introduced into this new workbook. I want to quickly run through some of the modules inside here to give you an idea of what we actually cover. Some things that you can see are just basic getting started, about how we get started on this actual course itself. As part of that, you get an orientation course, so you'll jump on with one of the PTD Ninja team. We'll actually go through to make sure you've got everything in place that you need for your certification, everything you need in terms of actually understanding the software, understanding your members area, exactly what's going to happen throughout the course. We're going to talk about it on that orientation call there. I just want to mention as well, if you do want to go for this and not actually do the certification, which of course you can do this and just not do the exam at the end and submit it, and you can get loads of benefits from actually doing this, which means you'll get all the training still. You'll still get access to all the white label library and all the support. You just won't do the certification at the end. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But like I say, the option is there for you to do it if you want to. And we'll cover all that on that orientation call in here. We'll also show you how to access all the white label content that you can use straight away as well inside your business. We also have an option inside here as well if you are using PTD Distinction, where you can upgrade to our gold service, where we even go and set everything up for you. So you can focus on actually going through the course, learning how to develop and grow your business, become a better online coach, whilst in the background, we're doing all the technical work. So we'll actually go into your account, we'll set everything up for you inside there, so it's all ready for you. And then you just work your way through the course, and it'll show you exactly what you need to do, when you need to do it, and help you just grow your business online. We also go into a lot about the business side, a lot more than what we used to inside the course. And now we include all the 8 fundamentals of running any business for that matter, but specifically an online personal training business. We break all of these down and give you actionable steps to do on each one that are going to help you with growing and developing your business online, and just putting in some of those systems that really you need in order to have a business that is scalable, take away some of that pressure from you as well. Those systems are really going to help alleviate any pressure that you get, or some of the pressure that you get, I should say, when you're running an online business. We then talk about how to understand your clients, again, breaking that down in a lot more detail. It's much more important to understand your clients when you're delivering services online compared to in person. And we talk about why that's important and exactly how you can do that in a very easy and simple way. We look at getting social, about how to actually promote yourself online, really, how to do organic marketing, which is just a way of attracting people into your business, into your services online. We use things like Facebook and other social media to go and do that as well. And we talk about how to maximize your engagement online. Again, giving you practical things you can do in a step-by-step manner. We then talk about how to price your services. We get asked about this all the time. We have a very simple way for you to work out this and how to actually charge your services online properly. This is not just guesswork out there. It's not just about researching other people. It's about looking exactly what you want out of your business, what you want out of your life, looking at your actual costs inside your business and working out an actual pricing structure that's going to help you progress your business forward while still getting great results for your clients. We then break down how to build your services properly. We look at designing your client journey. We look at how to build your blueprint. We look at how to create and put together your offer for your business as well. We then look at how to take payments online, the different methods of taking payments, and how to, not just the technical side of it, but how to actually do that. Like, what does the conversation go like when you want to take a payment over the phone? How does it actually work? What steps do you actually go through? Like, we want to give you the confidence to go and do that. We talk about the different payment processes you can use, and we even show you some technical stuff about how to set up the different ones and how to not only use them inside PTD Distinction, obviously, but also how to use them in other ways. Like, how can you use them in different software? How can you use them to take payment if you're not using PTD Distinction? We go through all that information inside here, again, step by step through this course. We then also, if you are using PTD Distinction, start breaking this down, show you how to set everything up inside your account, make all the technical connections with it step by step throughout this course. But again, if you wanted the upgraded version of the course, allows us to go in there and do all this stuff for you. So everything you see where it says in PTD Distinction, we can do all that for you. So it's all done if you wanted to with our gold upgrade. We also look at how to edit all your content, set up your basic features inside PTD Distinction. And we even have a connection now with some video editing evaluated into company. So if you want to have your own videos put together, we can arrange for that to be done for you as well. We then look at how to create your main flagship offer. So we looked at your offer already in terms of what it's going to be, but now we need to look at how you actually deliver that. There's so many programs out there that show you how to sell programs, but don't really know how to deliver programs online. We're actually going to give you all the stuff to go and do this. And this is going to be based around a blueprint that we've created based on what we've seen work for the majority of trainers the majority of the time through our Done For You service. Everyone that uses this generally gets results for their clients. I think unless you're working with very specialist niches, which we do cover inside this course as well, about how you can adapt this blueprint for that, this blueprint will be a great starting ground. And we show you exactly how to set it up. And then later on, we're going to show you how to adapt it to suit your niche, to suit your style and your approaches. But we'll give you this straight away when we talk about how you can actually set it up. Again, that can be done inside PTD Distinction or even outside of PTD Distinction if you wanted it to be. Once we've done that, we look at how to test your packages out using test clients and how to plan out your flagship program in detail so you can see exactly what your clients are going to get and when. Again, having these systems in place is going to make life so much easier for you when it comes to scaling and growing your business. We then look at how to actually get your first clients in there. So we look at some simple ways to go and do that are actionable that you can do straight away to get clients right into your business. We also look at how to make the most of what you already have. And we basically show you how to jump in the deep end. So basically just to grab hold and go and get clients in there and start tweaking and adapting as you go, using feedback from your clients, which is by far the best way in order to build out the best type of programming systems for your clients. We then look at launching a beta program and how to do that properly. We then look at creating challenges if you want to use them. We look at creating lead magnets. Again, with challenges and lead magnets, we give you all the content for this. We show you how to set it up inside PTD Distinction, or we'll give you content through outside of PTD Distinction and talk about how to actually run these challenges if you want to run them, when you should run them, and if you should, because there's always situations where you may want to and may not want to. And we also look at lead magnets, what lead magnets actually are, how to actually build them out, and we'll give you some swipe files again for that, both inside and outside PTD Distinction. Then look at building out your website, whether you need a sales page or a website, what the differences are, how to build a sales page, including writing the sales copy for you, giving you templates and stuff for that too. How to add those packages to your website, so how you're actually going to sell those packages for your website, whether that's through PTD Distinction or not. And depending on website builders you use, we have a selection of ones inside here where you have plug-and-play websites where you can literally plug them into the systems you've already got. Everything's already pre-done for you. All you got to do is tweak the copy based on the training that's up here, add in your branding and images, and you're ready to go straight away. We then look at how to edit your PTD Distinction setup, so how you can make changes, stuff like that, how to add in new content, how to brand your app to make it more around you. Once we've done all that, start really digging into how to actually coach people online. We've got some people in there, you're getting feedback now. Now I want to start taking the things you've learned from that feedback and really looking at how you really do coach a client online. So how do you actually level up as a coach? You need to become more of a coach than the PT when working online. We talk about how to do that. We talk about the basics around online training, look at the differences between in-person and online, and how you can take that in-person knowledge that you've got and experience you've got and transfer that into online and what that actually looks like. We look at using the right pace. Pace is never really talked about when it comes to online training, which absolutely baffles me because really having the right pace in the online program makes all the difference in terms of getting the best results for your clients. We're going to talk about how to use the pace of your program to your benefit. We're then going to look at actual systems for onboarding clients, for tracking client progress, for delivering online coaching, for effective and safe workouts online, client and trainer communication, running coaching calls, what to actually do when adherence drops online, how to run an online check-in properly with your clients, and then what we call rounding up a client. So what do you do with your clients when they come to an end of a program, and what do you do with them next? We're going to cover all that inside here. And like I say, this isn't specific just to PTD Distinction. This is actually can be used in any type of online training. This is actually theoretical stuff here that we've seen applied over thousands of businesses now. And this is the stuff that we've seen work well for most people. And I think it's a great way to actually become a better online coach. That's everything we covered inside there. We then look at how to use your new systems in PTD in more detail. So if you are a PTD Distinction user, we take all the skills you've learned in this one and show you how to apply them directly inside PTD Distinction, which is going to be by far the quickest way for you to do it. Save you knowing the time if you're using the software for that. We then go into more detail on how to actually sell your services. So we look at making offers organically, how to sell in a conversation, how to sell on Zoom or on the phone. We look at how to ask for referrals properly and actually putting systems in place to go and do that. You want to be automating that kind of stuff, really. Just remember that the sale is not the end, and that once you've actually got a client into your programs, what you could do next, looking at things like upselling and downselling and cross-selling and continuation selling, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to look at how you can actually gather testimonials, and again, looking at automations you can put in place for that as well. We then move on to some slightly more advanced stuff. We look at Facebook Ads Mastery. We look at some very beginner stuff here. We brought an expert in from FitPro Lead Gen to come and put these trainings together for us inside here. Talk about how to actually set up and use Facebook for Facebook ads. We then go on to a more advanced version of that once you've actually got this section done here. We're then going to continue growth. We look at knowing your clients better, gathering all the data that you've got together, And I'm saying all this data, we're actually showing you how to simply take this and then use that to improve your services, improve your business. We then look at how to bring in more leads. We then look at how to build a CRM system inside PT Distinction if you are using that. Or if not, we look at other CRM systems you can use. We actually do give you a CRM system, a very basic one that you can use this inside your workbook, what we're going to be using earlier on inside the course. But we're going to show you how you can take that information and use it in a more automated way because of that data you've gathered from actually doing that. Then look at how to create some more accountability inside your business. Then we talk about the last few steps before you go onto your exam. We then have some advanced automations here when it comes to PT Distinction. If you are using it, we look at Zapier inside here, different third-party softwares, why you should use it, and when you should use automation inside your business using PTD, really important part. And then making the most of Zapier inside here. And then we're going to go on to your exam, where you prepare for your exam, upload your workbook, and of course, you can take the exam as well at the end inside here, working your way through it all. Now, of course, on top of this as well, and I've been talking for a while now, but on top of this, we also have the Academy area. So once you sign up to this, when you first sign up into the course, you'll be given free anyway a tutoring service that runs alongside it. So like I mentioned already, you'll have the onboarding call anyway. On top of that onboarding call, you'll have access to the Academy. When you first sign up, you get 30 days access to the Academy because realistically, you can get through this quite comfortably in 30 days. It seems like a lot, but the way we've designed it, it's because you're doing this to grow your business and running it alongside your business. It's actually going to benefit you by doing it. So the idea is we want to try and give you time and space to help you do that. And that's exactly what the Academy is for. So in the Academy, you can set weekly goals for yourself that you can be held accountable. You can join our classes where each week we have a number of different classes on there. Some classes go through different modules inside the course itself to help you on that and talk about more specific stuff that might be helping you inside the industry. We have weekly goal sessions, goal setting sessions on Mondays, and then we also have what's called a deep work session where you can actually come along, join other people on the course, and we just sit in a Zoom call. You can actually get some work done on your business or inside the call, but one of the PT Ninja tutors will be there and you can just ask us questions. We can jump off into breakout rooms, literally just like what it would be at a college or a university, but in a virtual Zoom room. We then have some daily check-ins inside here. And also as part of this, you also have access to something called RSA. So if you are using PT Distinction and you're using the Academy inside here, if you want any work doing inside your account, you get 30 minutes of work from the PT Ninja team done inside your account as well inside here as part of the Academy. Like I say, you get 30 days Academy anyway with the standard course sign up. You get 60 days Academy with the gold and you get 90 days with the platinum. And at any point, you can actually continue to have access to the Academy. You just pay a small monthly fee and you'll have continued access to it. You can cancel that any time you like as well. A lot of people just sometimes switch on the Academy just to use it for a bit and turn it off and put it back on again and turn it off. It's entirely up to you. And of course, you'll have access to our white label library inside here. We have lots of different content that you can choose from and use inside your business too. And as always, as I mentioned already at the start of this, once you've actually signed up, it's lifetime access to it, including any updates as well. And that includes all the support services that run alongside this. So there you go. That's basically what we've been up to in over at PT Ninja. Like I say, about 9 days now until we go live with this. So I thought I'd just share what we've been up to in the background, give you an idea of what's to come. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed what I've shown you. If you are interested in finding out more about this or want to be kind of on the waiting list to get involved, I can put a link somewhere around here that will allow you to go onto our waiting list for it. Whether you sign up now or on that waiting list, obviously the price will then be held at the current price for the course. But yeah, like I say, if you sign up now before the 9 days is up, you'll always get it at the current price plus all updates. But yeah, like I say, if you want to find out more about it, just pop your details on the link, which will be around here somewhere. And then, yeah, we'll send you some details across on what the course is all about. All right, that's it from me, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers, everybody. Bye-bye.